For every international student, after completing one's program, you guys have an option to apply for this work permit called Optional Practical Training. It's commonly referred to as OPT. And what this allows you to do is to let you work outside campus for 1 year. So in the United States, international students cannot work off campus, even though you could work on campus. But in order to work off campus, one needs a special permit. So OPT, or Optional Practical Training, is one way for you to work off campus. And you could apply for that within 90 days of completion of your degree. And you can set your start date within 60 days after the completion of your degree. And I don't want to get into too much into this technical detail, but the Office for International Student in your school is going to help you collect documents, and they're going to give you some information session, and more than likely they have this information session for OPT every year. So I recommend you to attend an information session in the first semester when you enter your university, even though you are an 18-year-old freshman, or you could be transferring to school and you could be 22 or something like that, and you have 2 more years to go. But regardless, I would like you to attend this information session, and you don't need to focus too much into details, but what I'd like you to do is to know that this option is available for you and make sure you apply, because you're going to be able to get some work experiences after graduation. And by attending this information session early, you can plan out what you're going to do career-wise after graduation. So it's a great way to kick off your program. And after OPT is over, the employer has to actually sponsor this work visa called H-1B visa, which is a completely different visa. And in order for an employer to sponsor this visa, this employer has to prove that this job, this foreign national or foreign student is applying for, cannot be performed by domestic students. So if you majored in one of the STEM program, STEM, which stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Maths, you have more chances of landing on a job or landing on H-1B visa. It's because if you especially attend a master's program for one of the STEM major, most students are going to be international students. Even though there's some domestic students, there are going to be more jobs available in this field of science, technology, engineering, and maths than there are domestic candidates. So American companies inevitably, even though they might want to hire domestic people, they still have to hire a lot of international students, because simply there aren't enough American people or candidates available to fill all the job vacancy in the technical field.